welcome back everyone to the vlog. We're kind of in the spring push here. As you can see, I was down in the bottom ground here tilling for the neighbor slash landlord slash boss, you know. But yeah, we also got his truck here. We last night I went and filled up some soybeans because when he finished planting corn, or when he was going to finish planting corn up at the last field around his house, he was going to come down here. We're going to plant the last field of corn down here, and then we're going to switch over to soybeans and then plant this other field here of soybeans. But now he had to run to the bank with his brother, so now that we got done tilling this field here, we are actually going to go up top and finish planting corn at that field, come down and plant corn on the far field over there, and then we're going to come back over to my place here. We're going to switch over to soybeans, and I think that'll be it for this video, but we'll see how long that gets. It's pretty late in the day anyway, so by the time we get all that corn planted, we'll probably be pretty late. So yeah, with that being said, we'll go ahead and jump back in the Steiger 620 here, or I guess Case 620. But yeah, I just got out from eating dinner, so we are gonna go ahead and run back up to the yard and then run out and plant the corn. So I will see you guys when I get back up to the yard. Okay guys, we're just getting pulled up to our neighbor's house here. This tractor's parked behind the house here, and the yard's kind of in a mess because of planting, so I think I'm just going to plant it back there. I'm going to put it back there for now, and we will hopefully not be putting it right in the way. So I'm just going to park it by the bins here, and we'll shut her off for now. Crawl out. You guys didn't see it, but the planter was just sitting at the end of the field, the other end of this field here, so I'll just walk over there, jump in, and we'll finish that field quick. But yeah, here's the other tractor I was driving in the last vlog, or one of the last vlogs. I don't think it was the last vlog, but yeah. So, oh, they got the Hagee out. Oh, it's running, so they must have like needed to run quick to the bank, unless he just wanted it to warm up quick while they were gone. So yeah, they got their new roller. Well, I don't think it's new, but new to them. You know, looks like it was closing pretty good. I won't dig much, but just keep walking over here. But yeah, let's double check no one's around. I got some interesting news from one of my one of my old coworkers at the co-op. Sounds like my neighbor might be retiring sooner than he had told me, and sooner than I thought. But we'll see. I mean, that's completely up to them, obviously. We'll see when they actually want to retire. But he apparently is thinking about this fall. He might be done after harvest. I really hope not. But the only little caveat that I did hear from him a couple weeks ago. Oh, tractor's running, which, yeah, we'll stay away from that for a second. The only little caveat that I heard was they were retiring from cattle, which I believe because I haven't seen any cattle on this place since I started helping them out at the beginning of the month. So I think they must have sold all of their cattle, and I think they're retiring from cattle, and then I think they're just going to do some crop farming for a couple years, which is fine with me. I kind of wanted to help them out with the cattle side so I could learn some of the cattle side, because I would like to put up a cattle shed. But like I said, we'll see what happens. But yeah, for now, I'll just keep talking to you. I'm gonna jump in the tractor here, and I'm gonna make a pass down without recording, but then I'll jump back out and talk to you guys some more. So I will see you guys when I make a pass. Okay, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, guys. So I made my pass here. I just want to get comfortable with controls again. I've run this for a little bit this year, but not much. But yeah. So You know what? They're not here. I'll just talk to you guys for another minute here, quick, and then I'll just quick time lapse the rest of this, so I don't have to talk to you while I'm planting. But I'll see you guys when we get moved down to the other field. But the other thing, that's kind of the updates from their side. From my side, he had mentioned that he wanted to sell the two little fields that I'm renting. He might sell that this fall. We'll see. But he also said he might sell one or two of the fields down there. The two fields that I had talked about at the beginning of this vlog that he was, or that I was working. He might sell those too, just so I get them. So, or at least a beginning farmer is his goal. He wants a beginning farmer to get them, because he knows if he were to sell everything right now and try and sell it or rent it to someone, it's going to be a bigger farmer that's going to rent it, unfortunately, or that's going to buy it, because there's no way I can afford to rent everything he owns right now. But yeah, so with that being said, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and get this field planted on a time lapse, and I will see you guys down, or I will start, yeah, I'll see you guys down at the other field, and we can see if the landlord has talked to us anymore. I don't know if he'll be out of the bank for a little while yet, but we will go ahead and get this planted, and we'll start getting that planted. But I will see you guys when we get down to the other field. Okay, guys, as that folds up, I'll kind of just chat to you again. Landlord called, landlord, neighbor, boss, whatever you want to call him. We'll call him Jimmy, because that's his name, or Jim. We'll call him Jim. Anyways, he called. They are going to try and spray this afternoon some on all the corn acres that we have planted, which everything, this big field next to us, or one of the big fields, I don't remember which one's right next to us. I think it's the one that kind of loops around behind these trees. I think that's corn if I remember right, but they planted that when I was down planting my corn, so I don't know off the top of my head. But what I do know is this is corn and what's going to be corn down there. So, like I said, I'll crawl into the tractor here. I'll see you guys down there. And they said they have the tender down there. Obviously, you guys saw that at the start. Loaded with soybeans so we can switch over. He said they went to fill up with water and herbicide in their tender trailer that had the fertilizer in it. And they will meet me down there when I get done. Or at least one of them should meet me down there. I don't know if the brother will. He never really... I don't know if I've ever actually seen the brother. I don't think I've seen Jim's brother, yeah. But he might be out spraying, so one of them's going to come down and help me switch over this planter, not the tractor. We're going to switch over the planter and get it ready for soybeans. Clean it off some, and then in the next video, depending on how it goes, you'll either see me planting my soybeans or you'll see me planting their soybeans. It will depend on what they want to do, because I'm kind of flexible. I only have a handful of acres, like 10 of soybeans to do. So, yeah, with that being said, I'll crawl back up here in the Rotaract 500 and we will head down to the other field and probably just time lapse that entire time that we plant that. So I will see you guys down there. Still a bit shaken from that, but now apparently we have thunderstorms coming through tonight, so apparently now I need to get this done, and we gotta run the tractor back up to the shop, and then we'll come back down with my truck. We'll grab the seed tender and bring it back up to the shop as well, get that inside, and then it's asked if they're not home, if I can get the planter inside as well. But yeah, we're now in a severe thunderstorm warning, so I need to get this done quick, and we will keep her moving. So hopefully no more technical issues from here on out, so we can get finished. Knock on wood. Okay, guys, random cut back to in the cab here. We are making our mad dash for the shop. It doesn't look like it, but the clouds got kind of dark over. Well, you can kind of see it right there. But the clouds got dark out there, and we need to get back to the shop. At least get this in the shed for sure. Uh, the seed tender has a tarp on it, so we should be good there at least. But we're gonna make a mad dash back to the shop here. Get this under a shed roof, and then we're gonna sneak. Hopefully, get back to the um, tender before it starts raining here. It is getting late now. It's about 8 o'clock. Even though, well, it might be closer to 7. I don't know. I don't have my phone on me or my watch, so I don't think the clock in the corner there is right because it says 10 o'clock. It's definitely not 10 o'clock. Can confirm that. So, yeah, we're gonna hopefully, hopefully make it back in time. But yeah, I can turn off some of these monitors. I don't know. The iPad I can turn off easy enough. Are these both iPads? Huh. Well, we'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed those time lapses though. I know they probably got chopped up way more than I originally had thought they would, but you know, when you're learning new pieces of equipment and how to drive them when you're not used to driving them, that's what kind of happens. You gotta, at least in my opinion, you gotta kind of learn as you go, and mistakes are learning just as much as successes. So, should have known better than turn as sharp as I did there a couple times, but yeah. Also, when that planter turned off there, turns out I ran out of fertilizer right then too. So I don't know if there's some safety mechanism that clicked off, but I called him back after, or I called Jim back after I got after that happened, and he said, "Well, just keep going. We need to get this stuff done because there's a thunderstorm coming, and there's a chance we won't get back out in the field for a week at least." Um, so yeah, here we are. I'm back at the shop now. Um, I I think he said just park this in the shed though, because if we park it in the shop, then there's not a lot of room in there, and you kind of have to. Oh yeah, I forgot he put the 9620 in there, or whatever series that is. So we're gonna see if we can sneak her in here. I'll just see you guys when I get done. Oh, turn off the flashers. When I get done pulling this in here, and I'll pull the Haggy into the shop too. So I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, I just needed to put down the I can shut these doors now that I think about it, but I need to put down the camera, and I need to get the sprayer in for sure. You know what? I gotta get this other truck in. Actually, uh, I can I could pull that tractor into the shed there. Um, so Jim's not back from his meeting with his banker and his lawyer apparently. So we're gonna go ahead and get everything parked in the sheds for him, so he doesn't have to worry about that during the storm here. Normally this truck's on this flatbed here, but since we unhooked it, so after we got all the seed back. Yeah, so anyways, there's that truck in here. There's all the soybean seeds still in here. Get that door closed. Um, so yeah, I'll run over here. I'm gonna get these other two tractors put in the shed, the 4020 and the 500 Steiger Rotrack, and I'll see you guys probably when I get down to my place and we pick up the seed tender and bring it back. So, all right, guys. So just got back down here, got my truck backed in by the house. We got the seed tender here. I gotta bring that back up, but I just realized I should probably at least get the tractors in. The planter doesn't fit in the shed as much as I would like, but I'm gonna get the tractors in the shed here. Oh God, in the shed here quick. And then well, you guys will. I'll get them unhooked from their equipment, and then I'll see you guys when I get the tractors pulled into the shed. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, I know I said I'd see you, but I got the 14 unhooked from the planter. Just got the disc unhooked from the John Deere here, and I'm gonna get this pulled in. Maybe I'll back it in, and maybe I can pull my truck in if I'm really ambitious after I get home. But we will get this done, and then I'll run up the seed tender to the neighbor's place, and he said he'd bring me back down after we get done with what's going on here with all that, and they get back, which he said sounded like they were going to be back before I get back with the seed tender now. So, ooh, perfect. Look at that, boys. Got that. We should be able to get the truck right there. Although, could have moved those a little bit better, but oh well. We'll jump in. Excuse me, sorry. We'll jump into the F1 or F250, 350. What is this? 350. We'll go ahead and jump in here, and I will see you guys when we get up there. And yeah, just kind of in a mad dash here to get it. Okay, guys, we're just getting pulled in here. We're gonna pull this into the shop so it's out of the way. Hopefully I can pull it right in between the sprayer and the tractor here. Oh, look at that. And we'll actually back up a little bit so I can get out. But we should. Oh, it's close. Crawl under here. And they should be able to kind of pull in at an angle and get the other truck right here when they get back. But I will see you guys probably just back at the house after everything kind of unfolds here. Maybe tomorrow morning. But yeah, I will see you guys then. Okay, guys, as you can see, I'm just staying out my little hutch here. I don't even know what you call this. Basically an entryway. That's what it kind of is. But yeah, it's been raining. It rained basically on and off all last week. This is actually a week since I recorded all the corn planting stuff. But yeah, so I didn't really close it out and was getting back to editing it now. But it helped the landlord switch everything over on the planter, and yeah, a couple other things. But yeah, she rained again last night, and currently raining, as you can see and hear. But yeah, we didn't really do much other than kind of work on equipment for the last 2 weeks. So when probably the next video is just going to be planting soybeans, I'm guessing. At least my soybeans. I think I'm going to plant my soybeans, and then I'll go up and help him plant his, as per usual, you know. So yeah, but yeah, we talked to the landlord a little bit, or boss, neighbor, Jim. We talked to Jim. Yep, that's what I was going to call him. Forgot. It's been 2 weeks. Sorry. But yeah, we talked to Jim, and he did confirm he is actually going to sell all of his cattle and hay equipment this fall at the consignment sale that I think I've mentioned to you guys before. I can't really remember. They have a consignment sale in the spring and fall here at the airport. There's a couple others around. There's a couple of retirement sales. I don't think I'm going to go to any of those. Don't really have any money. But yeah. But he said he's going to try and do some crop farming this year and next year for sure yet. But he is going to try and sell. Hopefully the camera doesn't get wet. I'm going to walk over here. But he's going to try and sell these 2 pieces to me. Hopefully, at least one for sure. But he said he'll give me that little chunk that I'm farming right now. He's basically going to give me that little chunk that I'm farming right now. And then he's hoping to give me the one here closest to my place. Or not give it to me. He's going to sell it to me. Obviously. Yeah, I'm going to walk back over to the house now. Don't need to keep getting soaked. But yeah. Yeah, so he's trying to just knock it back a ways. Him and his brother decided they were done with cattle. Didn't really want to milk cattle anymore because they did some milking, but they mainly raised beef cattle for the last couple of years. Um, so yeah, that's where they're at. We'll see a bunch of their hay equipment on the auction this fall, and then he said um, he'll reevaluate over next summer, see how he's feeling, how his brother's feeling, and then they'll go from there. And he said maybe next spring he might sell a couple more pieces of equipment. We'll see. But for now, he said we can use his combine. So I'm actually gonna maybe be selling my combine, maybe not. We'll see what the bank wants to do when it comes around to buying both of these pieces of ground, because I think we're just gonna buy it together. But if the bank tells me to sell it, I'll sell it. I'm not too worried about it because like I said, the gym is willing to let me, since he farms these two farms right here, is willing to let me farm or just run across the road and we just quit combine. Because I mean, I have a total of 40 acres, not even 40 acres, 30 some acres, I think, off the top of my head, including the pieces that I'm renting. And I think that even includes some grass ground, like the ditches and some of the acreage here that is included in that. So probably farmable acres, maybe 20, I'm guessing, off the top of my head. I'll know more after soybean planting. I'll know exactly how many acres, because I can do some calculations based on the how much seed I used. Because I know right now I used 10 acres of corn seed, and I think this field right here alone is 7. So that little one might be close to 3, maybe 4. Then, I think maybe it was more than that, because I think I had a couple bags. Anyways, that I used from the neighbor is what I was gonna say. Anyways, just thinking out loud here. You guys don't care. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe they're starting to kind of set up for the fall sale already. Some of the equipment that didn't sell this spring, maybe we'll go down there if it keeps raining. I do need to get some, or no, I do have some herbicide. But we'll see. We might wander down to the sale and kind of see what's there, because the landlord was already bringing some down there now. But they said there's going to be a bunch of stuff on there again. It's going to be bigger than the spring one. So yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.